bienvenido al mañana. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde.
If you haven't tried it yet, make sure you jump over to the WNBA mode in NBA 2K20 and
the tallest building in the state of Indiana. Now it's ended. A lot of optimism. Thanks, BA. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Steven Adams is out there with Anthony. Then it's Curry. Then it's Thompson. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Pacers, Ryan is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Morant. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. Now here's Ball. Thompson outside. Shoots over Kanter. It's rebounded by Indiana. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And I was really impressed with that passion to win. I mean, I don't think anybody saw that coming. They just stormed back there in that third quarter. And something that's troubled Indiana the last 3 years, rebounding.
I think, Greg, it's probably manifested at both ends of the floor, right? Some of it's about roster construction. Some of it's about style of play. Some of it's about philosophy. But their inability to control the glass has at times had an impact on them.
Now Brogdon after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. The jump hook, and there's Kanter on the assist from Brogdon.
Well, the touch that Enes Kanter presents is really terrific. Unbelievable scoring inside.
Passes it to Curry. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. Steps back and fires. The rebound by Steven Adams. For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Ball kicks to Adams. Outside Anthony. Over Bryant. Nice jump shot. Good.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Morant passes to Brogdon. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball.
What nice work to get the high percentage look, and he doesn't make any mistake with it.
Ball kicks to Thompson. And Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime Lakers, which was my first team that I adored when I was a kid watching the NBA. And the reality is this, Kevin, I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph Curry cross half court with a full head of steam and the defender knowing, oh, good God, anything could happen here. He might pull a 3. He might finish in spectacular fashion off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building 3. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
Here's Curry, following the basket by John Morant. Curry passes to Thompson. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And let's take a second to recognize the rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball this past month. John Morant, number 1.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. .59 seconds left in the first quarter. The pass to Tatum.
Well, Steven Adams making his presence felt. This guy on the defensive end can be special.
Tatum with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Another shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Ball kicks to Anthony. From about 19 feet. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
You know, his whole career from Syracuse to the NBA, Melo has always been dynamite in the mid-range.
Curry against Brogdon. misses the jumper.
And this is a shot he can definitely make.
And that does it for the first quarter. Pacers lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Ryan is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Morant. And it's Brogdon in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Ball with the bucket.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
Kanter kicks to Morant. Back to Kanter. The dish to Morant. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan Sarge for his style. Very tough and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant coaches. He's willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical.
And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Tatum. 9 points for Ja Morant.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Bounce pass, Anthony. Adams, the pass to Anthony. Outside Curry. Pacers with the rebound.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Brogdon up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
There's 1:47 left in the first half. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And here is Ball. A 24-point outing in their last game again.
And don't make a mistake. The 3 blocks had a huge impact on the game as well. It really turned the game in their favor.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
And finished off by Morant.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, Greg, you want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now, here's Adams. Pass to Thompson. Outside Curry. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Bryant's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by Memphis. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here's Ball. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Brogdon with it. He picked up 36 points in the last one against the Heat in Miami. Deep. No good on the last second attempt there. And that. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. The biggest lead they were able to get out to during the first. And that's going to do.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So on the floor for Memphis, Lonzo Ball out there with Curry. And there's Klay Thompson. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Anthony in at the power forward. Shot clock at 2. The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to lead the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need. Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
Pass to Thompson. And Adams kicks the ball. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And finished off by Morant.
A solid defender. Morant, adept at reading the opposition and realizing when to go for the steal.
Ball, the pass to Anthony. A 3. Here's Adams. And he banks in the layup.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Take a look at Harris. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Seth Curry. He's in that same group. Another sniper. He'll hurt you from three-point land.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a game of horse. They'd probably be draining shots from midcourt.
Tatum's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Curry with it. Ogden picks him up, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
You know, averaging over a half-dozen free throw attempts a game for his career. I mean, Melo's so skilled at getting to the free throw line.
Doris, this game always evolving. Fascinating to see the players who drive that change with their unique talent find a way to do things different.
Well, probably 2 guys currently that have revolutionized the way the game is played. Stephen Curry, with the incredible range he has in his three-point shooting. You've got to guard him as soon as he crosses the half-court line. And honestly, if the goal would be good from the other side of the half-court, he'd probably push it to out there. And James Harden, so prolific at drawing fouls. It might be maddening to the fans of opposing teams, but James Harden has led the NBA or been at the top of the free throw attempts list for years now.
Great example. Morant passes to Brogdon. Kicks to Cantor. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. And they're moving it up for the finish. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, he does a lot of his work on the interior, more than people realize. Klay Thompson gets those calls because of his willingness to put himself in tough spots.
And Doris, for as great as Klay Thompson is with his shooting and his scoring, you have to acknowledge his terrific defense as well.
Kevin, he is elite on the defensive end of the floor. For Klay Thompson, he's tall enough, he's long enough, he's got exceptional feet, exceptional length, incredible discipline, stick-to-itiveness. Any defensive quality you could hope for, Klay Thompson has it.
Pass to Curry. 1:03 left to play in the third. Here's Ball. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Brogdon, and Adams sends it back.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. A nice shot by Tatum. Here's ball.
Got to recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Well, this is where the play call is crucial, right? If you're in a 2-for-1, you've got to get the first shot quickly.
Here's Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And 12 points for Carmelo Anthony.
That attack mentality like he does so often. Melo just putting on an offensive clinic here.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. It's Morant in the corner. Nice shot from the wing. Morant's got 15.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his team.
Hey, what we got to do here is we...
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Grizzlies trail by 3. They've got Enes Kanter. Thomas Bryant is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the Pacers' 5. Here's Adams. He feeds it to Anthony. Lays it up and banks it in.
You don't teach that. You see the defense there, but Melo seems to navigate around or through it.
Morant kicks to Kanter. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Ball, the pass to Thompson. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
You see, you've got to stay tight and contest Klay Thompson as much as humanly possible. You give him an inch and forget about it.
Tatum on the wing. Over Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, the former number 3 pick in the 2017 draft, Jason Tatum has been nothing short of amazing as a young gun in this league. What a star on the rise. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
There's the pass to Thompson. Adams trying to free himself up. Thompson misses. Thompson's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. Tatum against Thompson. Now Tatum, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you like to see Jason Tatum be aggressive even when the defense gets physical.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 3. Thompson outside. Outside Anthony. Shot clock at 5. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 16 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Well, that's where you see the IQ of Klay Thompson, a step ahead of everyone else. A beautiful delivery.
Now here's Morant. He's covered by Ball. And Bryant kicks to Morant. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Knocked loose. Has the ball to take the lead. He's off on that one. And Indiana will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Tatum against Thompson. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Thompson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, big-time moment means big-time guy, and Klay Thompson delivers yet again.
Brogdon against Curry. And Brogdon, here we go. misses one from 3.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 2. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Olden.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
And the Pacers call time here. The score knotted at 38. 43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Curry. At the top of the key, Thompson. He kicks it to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Adams outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Timeout called the Pacers. The score is tied at 38. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Brogdon. This one for 3. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And the Pacers start off with the ball. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court right now for the Pacers. Made him out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Morant. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Brogdon in at the shooting guard. On the free throw, no good.
Well, to me, guys, you've got to know who you are. And Enes Kanter has a great sense of what he does well. Excellent low post game, superb rebounder, understands how to use his body. I love this guy.
Indiana leading. Now, here's Brogdon. With some arc, and Adams sends it back. Outside Curry. And Adams kicks to Thompson. Pass the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Great communication on the alley-oop. Adams has got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Wow, Steven Adams continuing to evolve. How about the clutch delivery?
Brogdon with it. Looking to get back on track here. Yes!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're behind by 2. 51 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Now Thompson. Launches it. It's the rebound. Adams.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams is a load on the block. That frame makes him an impossible check.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And the Second free throw, no good. A tough break there. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Curry against Brogdon. Down low. Count it.
Enes Kanter's willingness to be the guy to take over in a critical stretch, so impressive.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They trail by 3. 20 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, what do you think?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Here's Anthony. And Kanter pulls it down. And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Ball finds Curry. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence.
He ain't tryna go in it.